Hey guys, it's Ryan here with HobbiesofaMan. Once again, and today we're going to be doing another comic book issue review. We're going to be looking at Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong number 5. There's no changes to the art team here, although some reason the artwork inside the book looks way better than it usually does. I guess that the artist at this point was either feeling really good about themselves and like what they were doing, or they got used to drawing these characters now, and so they're doing a much better job with it. I don't know. It's kind of odd that, you know, I could tell. Usually it seems like artists are able to maintain the same type of style quite easily in these comic books without like getting better or getting worse, right? But I don't know. It was kind of noticeable this time. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm crazy. I'm just imagining it, but it does seem like that. It was pretty good. I like this issue a lot, actually. I think that it was important that nearing its end, it finally feels really awesome, which is good. At the same time, if you've only had 2 good issues in a total of 5 out of 7, maybe there's a problem. Maybe you didn't do that well, or maybe this is going to be better when you read it in one go, right, in a trade kind of format. I'm not really sure, because I think right now this is my favorite issue, and then the next favorite was probably 3 or 4, and then maybe 1, and I didn't really care too much about 2 that I remember. I'm not really sure, because, you know, it's been like months since I read the other ones, so I don't know. But yeah, let's get into the actual review here. So it opens up on Lois Lane talking with Luthor's secretary Mercy. I only know this character because I've heard that she was in one of the movies, I think Superman 2, and also because when I read the first few issues of the Dawn of DC Superman, she was a prominent character in that, because she's like Supercorp's lead secretary or whatever. She like talks to Superman directly. Which, by the way, they released a hardcover version of the first volume of Joshua Williamson's Dawn of DC Superman for Target. I got it for $14, which is a really good steal because it's hardcover. So it was like nearly half price. I recommend you guys check it out. It's pretty good. I bought it recently, although I saw that they're not making a hardcover for volume 2, but they also don't have a paperback for volume 1. So am I reading that incorrectly? Am I looking at it wrong? Maybe I am, but it seems really weird that they would do that. But, you know, what do I know? But anyway, back to the actual story. So Lois Lane talking with Secretary Mercy to get information about the Titans, as in the creatures from the Monsterverse, right? What they're doing, why they're here, what's going on. And they kind of talk about the issues and what's going on. And basically Mercy's like, yeah, Luthor went off the deep end. Like, it's too... Like, I'll give you the information because I think that he's going off a little too crazy at this point, right? And it works out. Lois and Kara talk about Clark's health. What's going to happen? It seems like he's not dead, but he is dying. And you know, find a way to heal him. Maybe Godzilla needs to shoot him with another, you know, ion ray or whatever it's called. Atomic breath. There you go. But I don't know. Anyway, they're back to Atlantis. The fight's going pretty badly. It's really rough. Shit is hitting the fan real bad. And they got to split up. Green Lantern and Wonder Woman are holding the line, trying to protect the dome around Atlantis. And everyone else is trying to fight the monsters, right? Wonder Woman and Green Lantern immediately fail completely because they couldn't get to a monster that was crashing into the dome on time. I think it was a Kraken, actually. I can't remember. The Flash manages to dive down fast enough to grab the thing that's attracting the creature towards Atlantis, and using it to kind of direct the Titan away from them, the Serpent. I think this is supposed to be Tiamat. I'm not really sure. Or Leviathan, maybe. And so he's trying to guide it away. We transition away from this. Ollie is fighting against the League of Assassins on a boat. Nothing really comes out of that, to be honest with you. Cyborg and Batman are sharing information with each other. And there's like a nebulous plan in place, and they're trying to see if it's going to work. And the Titans are behind Bruce, you know, in the shot, trying to build something. We don't know what it is. Beast Boy is alive, right? And Beast Boy can turn into any monster or creature available. Is there a way to hit him with a growth ray and then get him to transform into another Godzilla type character? Because that might be good. I don't know. Maybe that was too easy and so they got rid of him in some way. I'm not really sure. But I feel like that would be awesome, right? Like in Dark Knights of Steel, he turned into a dragon and that was freaking cool. If he turned into like Godzilla, that would be awesome too. So I don't know. Or something different. Maybe he can, synthesize his own Titan type character out of, combining animals. I don't know. We'll see. But I think that would have been really cool, but it doesn't seem to have been, something that they thought of. So it is what it is. Kara goes back to Skull Island, and it turns out that Grodd, Gorilla Grodd, the craziest villain, is there trying to submit to Kong and try to get him to be on his side. And, well, it's not really working because Kong is like, what the fuck is going on? Like, what are these things? And then Grodd controls Kara with his, weird stone to get her to punch Kong in the face. And so they start fighting. And I don't know if that's going to go anywhere either, but it was kind of interesting. We're back to the bad guys looking for Lex, who turns out is ready to get into the Mechagodzilla suit. And he turns it on, which attracts the Titans back to Metropolis, I think. I think that's where they're going. And this is bad because the city's going to get fucked up. But also, what the hell is Lex Luthor doing? And this is going to be really bad. Like, why would anyone think that this is a good idea? Why would Lex think this is a good idea? And I think he just has an inferiority complex. I don't know. Billy drops in on the baddies, basically because he feels guilty. He's like, I gotta do something. I can't really help, so I'll just go track down the villains and beat the shit out of them, and maybe that'll make me feel better. And I guess it might, because it works out pretty well. He's pretty powerful, right? It's just he accidentally did something that put Superman in danger, and so he feels he has to atone for it, so this is the way he's doing it. We're back to Atlantis, where Hal Jordan's about to die of willpower exhaustion, I guess. And then all of the other Green Lanterns that are human, which is apparently there's like 6 of them, which is a lot. Maybe we don't need that many humans in the Green Lantern Corps. I don't know. They show up. They save Atlantis by using their powers to, to breach the hole, to patch the hole in the dome and to keep it in place until it gets fixed. Godzilla is caught by Aquaman with this giant chain that used to hold the Kraken, I think. And when Lex activates Mechagodzilla, everyone wants you to go towards him, and Godzilla can't. So I'm curious to see what's going to happen with that. And then the last kind of part of this book is Ra's al Ghul ready to drop something into the Lazarus pit, like a giant Lazarus pit that looks like a volcano. And I'm not sure what that is. I guess the League of Assassins was on Kong's island, Skull Island, and they saw Kong kill something, right? And so they grabbed whatever he killed, maybe? So they're going to try to resurrect it with the Lazarus Pit? But doesn't that mean that they're going to have a crazy monster out of control randomly? I don't know that that's intelligent. But also, maybe it might be cool. I don't know. I'm curious to see where that goes again. A lot of questions opened up here, but a lot of cool action and a lot of crazy things going on. And I really enjoyed my time reading this. So, mostly I just have a lot of questions. And I'm curious if they're going to be able to be answered satisfyingly or satisfactorily. I don't know which word is correct there. But because there's only 2 issues left, right? I think there was initially supposed to be 6 and then they changed it to 7. I don't think they'll change it again to 8. So I don't know if they're going to manage to fix all of the problems that have happened here within the next 2 issues. At least not in a way that will be good. So I'm very curious how things happen. Like maybe everything's going to line up like bowling pins and we're going to be able to strike them out real quick. But I don't think so because that's not really how comic books work. So I don't know. What did you guys think about this? Let me know down in the comments, and thank you guys very much for watching. See you guys later.